The haunting of Devgarh in Rajasthan. Experience the terror of Devgarh, a village haunted by malevolent ghosts. Witness the chilling tale of a journalist who dared to uncover the truth behind an abandoned haveli. Will he survive the night, or will he become the latest victim? Let us see. A village shrouded in mystery, with a history of unexplained occurrences and eerie legends. The villagers whispered about the abandoned Haveli, a sprawling mansion that had been locked up for decades, that was located on the outskirts of the village. They said it was cursed, that anyone who dared to enter would never return. I did not believe it until I stepped foot inside. The history of Devgarh. The Haveli had been built by a wealthy landlord, Thakur Rajveer Singh, in the early 20th century. He was known for his cruel and ruthless ways, and the villagers whispered about the brutal treatment of his servants and tenants. On the fateful night, a fire broke out in the Haveli, and Thakur Rajveer Singh and his family were killed in the flames. The villagers believed that the spirits of the dead, especially that of the Thakur, still roamed the halls of the Haveli. The mysterious occurrences. I had always been fascinated by the supernatural and the unexplained. As a journalist, I had investigated several cases of paranormal activity, but nothing could have prepared me for what I experienced in Devgarh. I decided to stay in the Haveli, determined to uncover the truth behind the mysterious occurrences. As I entered the mansion, I felt a chill run down my spine. The air was thick with the scent of decay or rot. I began to explore the mansion room by room, but each step seemed to echo the otherworldly presence. The supernatural encounters. It started with small things, doors creaking open, the sound of footsteps in the dead of night, and an unshakable feeling of being watched. I tried to brush it off as mere imagination, but the occurrences grew more frequent and more intense. I would find objects moved from their original place, and the sound of whispers seemed to follow me everywhere. At night, I saw a shadowy figure standing in the corner of my room, watching me. I tried to scream, but my voice was frozen in my throat. The dark passed. As I dug deeper into the history of the Haveli, I discovered that Thakur Rajveer Singh's death was not an accident. He had been killed by his own servants, who had been subject to cruelty for years. The servants had been hanged in the very same Haveli, and their spirits were said to roam the halls seeking revenge and justice. I realized that I had to get out of there, but it seemed it was too late. The spirits had already found me. The possession. In the night, I saw the ghost of Thakur Rajveer Singh's daughter, a young girl with a look of terror in her eyes. She was followed by a servant spirit who seemed to be trying to communicate with me. I was possessed by the spirit of the servant, and I started to experience strange and terrifying visions. I saw the brutal treatment of the servants, the fire, and the deaths. I knew I had to perform a ritual to cleanse the haveli of the malevolent spirits. The final confrontation. I gathered the necessary items and performed the ritual, but it was too late. The spirits already had taken over, and I was consumed by their anger and hatred. The last thing I saw was the face of Thakur Rajveer Singh, twisted in a malevolent grin, and then everything went black. The next morning, the villagers found my camera lying on the floor of the haveli. The footage showed me performing the ritual, but my eyes were black as coal and my voice was not my own. The villagers knew that I had been possessed by the evil spirits of Devgarh, even as they gathered around my camera. I was right in front of them. But why were they not even looking at me? The legacy of Devgarh. The Haveli remains abandoned to this day, a testament to the horrors that took place within its walls. The villagers whisper about the cursed mansion and how anyone who dares to enter never returns. But the truth is more sinister. The spirits of Devgarh are still out there, waiting for their next victim. And today, I am a part of them.